In this video, I am going to be going to my first ever Italian football match, and you may be able to see from behind me where I actually am right now. Maybe you recognize this incredible building. I am currently in Milan, and maybe to surprise you, I am not going to be going to Inter Milan in this video or AC Milan. I will actually be going to a team which is about a 30-minute train journey from Milan. Inter, AC, San Siro, all that stuff is coming up in a couple of videos time, but this one is going to be a more random team that maybe you haven't heard of before. Also, stick around to the end of the video. I'll be showing you the plane, the hotel, the food, a few other things, and let's total up the cost and see how much an Italian football match cost me. Yeah, like I say, my first ever game in Italy. We've done videos in Germany, Denmark, the Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, Portugal, but never in Italy for some reason until now. It is actually the next morning now from when I last saw you. I did my intro yesterday in Milan, explored the city, and today is actually match day. I've got that Saturday feeling, that go into the game feeling, and yeah, it's a shame that I won't be showing you much of Milan in this video, but I will be showing you a good bit of Monza. But before we go down to Monza, there will be some clips on screen right now. Milan is so cool, some of the old and the new. Like, it's a very, very modern place, but then you'll like turn a corner and you'll just be faced with some old like medieval castle. It is quite incredible. We need to make our way down to a train station right now though, and I need a coffee really, really badly. I'll tell you what, it is so nice coming to a match and not having to wear my big winter jacket for a change. It's been months. It's been so long since I've done that. Despite all the old buildings I've shown you already in this video, look, we are certainly in a newer area of Milan right now with all these big like financial buildings, I believe they are. But here we are at Stazione Milano Porta Garibaldi. Isn't Garibaldi like a biscuit? Right, now's the hard part. I need a return to Monza.
So you are in the wrong office. You have to go in train office. One floor down, that way there is the office.
Downwards and that way, yeah? Right. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Grazie. I thought I couldn't find Monza on the machine. Here we go. I see another ticket office just over here. This is a green ticket office. The other one was red. Where's Monza?
Just one.
Just one, please, yeah.
2 and 16.
Cool, thank you very much.
You look like the actor of Modern Family.
Apparently I look like an actor from Modern Family. Anyway, we've got our ticket, €2.60 rather. But the train leaves in 3 minutes and we've got to go to platform 14. €2.60 for unlimited travel, I think, for 24 hours off like a day or something like that. This will get me to and from Monza. Just go to Monza.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, perfect. Grazie, thank you. Okay, we've made it. Hope you can make that out. Okay, look, there we are in Milan. There's Monza right there. Como just up there, and if you keep taking it even further, that's the Alps, and look, Liechtenstein there. So we're right in the north of Italy, but I feel like it's not. Obviously it's hot as the south right now, but it's still a lovely day. I think it's going to be about 16 degrees today. Just looking at the train I'm on, I think this train goes all the way to Switzerland, which is quite amazing. I showed you the map there. Obviously we're near to Switzerland and Liechtenstein in the Alps and stuff anyway. If I was to fall asleep on this train, I'd end up in Switzerland. Maybe a Swiss matchday vlog is what we need. I love where this channel brings me. Who'd have thought I'd have ever just come to Monza? Look, there's like a sort of, I don't know what you'd call that, like a cog, I guess, in somebody's hand. Is that a nod to the fact that Monza is basically where the Silverstone of Italy is? I think this is where they have the F1, isn't it? Around in Monza. I think the racetrack is just up here. We've got some time, so we're going to go and explore Monza first. But why am I actually in Monza? Well, I wanted to come to Milan because I wanted to see the San Siro. By all accounts, they're knocking it down fairly soon, so I want to do a couple of videos there. We're seeing Interplay tomorrow, and I'm going to do the stadium tour while I'm here as well to really have a look inside the San Siro. And so I booked to come to Milan for like 5 days. That's what I usually do, is I book around like 1 or 2 events that I know I can do, and then when I'm here for the other days, I'll just check like what's on and what's near. And while I was here, Monza are playing at home. It was a short train journey, as you've just seen, from Milan all the way to here. So let's catch our bearings, maybe get some scran, and find our way around Monza. Italy's an amazing country. You have like a little shopping high street here behind me, and then you just turn a corner and bang, look at that. If you thought that was impressive, 1 street later, Monza is unreal. Look at this. Wow. Welcome to Duomo di San Giovanni Battista. Catholic church, this one. That has got to be one of the nicest Catholic churches I think I've ever seen. Look at that, the old black and white facade. So it looks like this square that we're in just now has been around since the 6th century. And from the 13th century, I think the basilica and this big church was starting to get built, but 6th century this has been here. I honestly can't believe what a nice place this is. People of Italy, is Monza quite an affluent area? I suppose with the F1 it must be. We're in a massive park right now, just outside of the main sort of town area. It looks huge on a map, and this is where the actual F1 track is situated, I do believe. A little bit further up, but not right where I am right now. But like, these places I explore, it's so nice to come and explore them. As someone who, not just through the football, I don't just like to travel through the football, but I like to see the places as well. Like, this was just meant to be a side mission on my way to see the San Siro, and it looks absolutely amazing. The town is so nice, and I've just been walking around for ages. Although I've only had that coffee today, it is now getting towards midday. I've just found the buildings, so yeah, it's almost midday. I found like the buildings and just the town so nice. I felt like I had to explore it, but I am now in desperate need of Italian scran. I'm still looking for somewhere half decent looking. The energy's running low now, and I've still not really found anywhere, but I've come all this way. I've walked for miles, honestly, and here is AC Monza Stadium. Look at this old little Italian looking sort of rural building here, just opposite the nice big sort of modern looking stadium over there. Something Italian? Okay, I'll have one of those. Is that Italian?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll have one of those, please. Thank you.
If you like pork, you eat pork.
Perfect. Yep, sounds good. Finally, after all this time, we found food, and it's the stadium food just outside the ground here. It's like a pork and pepper sandwich. That is unreal. Decent atmosphere starting to build in here now, and you'll never guess how much it would have cost for me to sit in the main stand opposite us right now. It was either going to be 100 euros or 60 euros. It must be like 2 different tiers of what it costs. Could have cost 100 euros to sit in there. I'll wrap everything up obviously at the end of this video and tell you how much my ticket cost for the game. But yeah, it is 11th Monza against 13th Empoli today. And also, an interesting fact about Empoli, Liam Henderson, Scotsman, is on the bench. There's a fair few soul tyres over there in the Empoli end today. a few hundred, maybe like 1,000 fans over there, but not a bad turnout actually. Like the ultras are behind that goal over there, so should get a good atmosphere in here today for this mid-table Serie A clash. Everywhere we go, watching Super Monza, putting on a show. Whoa. Oh, Empoli with a chance. Oh, he's off. Not a great start for Monza, but it's allowed for Empoli. Monza have had one disallowed, I think. Has it been disallowed? I think it might be. Good strike, and a shame if it would be disallowed, but look at these fans. I wasn't expecting it to have this great an atmosphere, but such a, like, it's not a fully sold out stadium. You can hear the away fans, and the ultras behind that goal are really loud as well. What an atmosphere. Unlike the Empoli goal, this one has been given. It's half time here in Monza, and I've been really impressed by the atmosphere today, despite it being such an open stadium and maybe about half full as well, 15,000 seated capacity. That is where obviously the home fans are and the away fans are all over there. It's so open, yet there's still such a great atmosphere. It reminds me of when I was in Greece at Pawok in northern Greece. Big open stands here and then one main stand there with a covered roof. Monza did actually come up from the Serie B last season through the playoffs. They finished 4th, so they're actually doing really well this season to be mid-table and winning again today. It's 1-1, Empoli. They've scored shortly into the second half here, and I don't think this one will be ruled out for VAR. Always a sign of a good fan base, I think, when even though they've conceded, they keep singing. And that is what Monza are doing. I'm so impressed by their ultras. I didn't know they'd just be singing the whole game like this, but genuinely reminding me of HSV, like I may have already mentioned. Recently in Germany, just constant singing. Unbelievable support. It's been a really long day of filming, and I've captured a lot of content. Some of it I'll have shown you, some I probably will have to cut out. I filmed loads of stuff, especially around Monza, and my batteries are running very low on both my phone and my GoPro as Empoli go forward now. It's currently 1-1. I feel like I've shown you a lot of inside the stadium anyway, so I'll see you back at the hotel for a wrap up of the game and the costs and everything like that in just a second. Back at the hotel now, and what a day it was. Yeah, it actually finished 2-1 to Monza. Shame that I wasn't able to film that last goal, but still I feel like just seeing the game and the stuff around it, the food, the travel and stuff, I hope I was able to show you enough. I feel a bit hot actually. I might have caught the sun a little bit out there today, but yeah, really good to get out there into the sun. I feel like that's like the best weather we've had in 2023 so far. Anyway, I have my banking app up in front of me just now. So the coffee first thing this morning, €2 or £1.79, and then we had something for £2.30. Yes, that was the train ticket, €2.60. The ticket for the game was €25 or £22.30. Like I said when I was in there, it would have been way more to sit in that other stand, so I just took the cheapest one. And then we had the food, which was €9 or £8.03. And I also had a beer in the stadium, which was about £4.50. So let me just total those up. So everything from a match day perspective came to £38.91. But then how about my plane? I told you I'd take you through that. That was £100 for the return, so I had £100 onto that. I'm staying for an extra couple of days to do other videos, but if you just wanted to come for the one game, that was a £100 return. And then the hotel was £560 for 5 nights, so that's what? About 110-ish quid. So I had £110 on, so £248.91. I still think that's cheaper than the Brighton to London, the Glasgow to Brighton via London train for when I was doing the Danish challenge. But yeah, I feel like the hotel and the plane and stuff were cheaper on the Danish one. Thank you very much for watching. Please do remember to hit that like button. I'll leave some videos on screen right now. I'll leave the Danish one. I've just mentioned that. That was a cracking challenge. I absolutely loved that. Weather was a little bit different to what we had today. I'll also leave a European match day vlog on screen as well. I'm not sure what one just now, but I'll put one of my favorites on there. Thank you so much for watching, and arrivederci.